All right, welcome everyone. I am wandering off, and we are currently going through Final Fantasy 11 online. Um, I realize that this game has come out. It came out way long time ago in 2002. I just barely started playing it, so it is kind of a brand new game for me. Um, but it's a really fun and enjoyable game. We are currently going through as a monk. One of our goals is to get from level 1 to 99 without dying. And so that's a pretty good challenge. We are also going along and trying to read everything out loud. And so we're doing that as well. And we are currently level 50. In the last episode, we did a Bastok mission, and in this episode, we're going to do another Bastok mission. So let us jump in. And we are playing on our tune Wandering. I tried to get Wandering off as my name, but apparently it is taken on every single server. And Wandering is not, which is kind of odd. But so in this video, I believe we're going to do another Bastok mission. So what we'll want to do, check our items, make sure we have an instant warp, and then what the heck, we'll check the auction house. I I don't believe anything will sell for us right now, but we'll check it since we're running by it. Yeah, okay. But it's worth checking. Like I say, those bee pollens will sell eventually. Because it's a lot of people, they have high level tunes and they don't want to go bother with if they're creating another tune, they don't want to go bother with farming it, so they'll just buy it from the auction house. All right, so in this video we're going to do another mission, and we're gonna ask him to cast Signet on us just so that we have it. And we checked our inventory and saw that we have an instant warp. So we're going to talk to Cleeds. Before we do that, we'll jump into the walkthrough that we are following. And alright, so the last mission that we completed was Bastok Mission 3-2, and it was called To the Forsaken Mines. The next mission is going to be Jeuno, and so that's what we're going to do. This will be Bastok Mission 3-3, Jeuno. Series None. Starting NPC, any Bastok Gate Guard. Title None. Repeatable No. Description: you are to be sent to work for the Embassy of Bastok in Jeuno. First obtain a letter of recommendation from the presidential aide, Sir Lucius. So our previous mission was To the Forsaken Mines. The next mission is going to be called Magicite. Rewards: rank 4 and 5,000 gil. And our walkthrough. This mission is required. You have to trade crystals or repeat earlier missions in order to receive this mission. So 4 water crystals is enough. Speak to Lucius, located at the Presidential Aide's office J9 in the Metalworks, until you receive key item letter to the ambassador. Head to the Bastokian embassy in Relude Gardens and speak with Gagin. If you already have a Delkfutt key, then click the door in Lower Delkfutt Tower at L9 for a cutscene. Then click the door Bastokian Embassy in Relude Gardens to complete the mission. You will now likely need to climb to the 10th floor of the Delkfutt Tower in order to gain a Delkfutt key, in order to access the basement of the tower. Note, if you already have a Delkfutt key or the Delkfutt key, then you may skip this climb. Head to Lower Delkfutt Tower using the Survival Guide Teleportation Outpost or warp or home point warp. When inside, if you possess the Delkfutt key, head to E8 and continue down the stairs to enter the basement. Otherwise, start the climb process detailed below. You may also be tractored through this basement door without the key. If you decide to go this route, proceed to the obtaining Delkfutt key short way section. Otherwise, read the obtaining Delkfutt keys section. Alright, so there's a few options. Obtaining Delkfutt key short way. This is the shortest route. You may be tractored through the door to the basement at E8 without the key if a party member already has it. Next, you can open the door at J8. Click it to travel to Upper Delkfutt Tower. Walk forward, then click the question mark at the bottom of the stairs to be teleported directly to Porphyron. Kill this NM, then trade the key it drops to the elevator directly beside it. Press onward and you will receive the key item needed to receive the cutscene at your nation's door and to open the door you were tractored through. You may now discard the key. There may be people farming this NM to descent the keys into spheres, so you may want to ask them to team up. Head to the bottom of the stairs, then east and pass through the door to reach the basement. Skip to finishing the mission below. Okay, so since we aren't in a party, we are going to have to, and we don't have the key already, we're going to have to go the long way. And so we're going to be following obtain Delkfutt key. This process involves a very long climb with lots of dangerous monsters. If you are below level 50, bring someone high level with you, or a party of at least 6. Sneak/invisible status or prism powder silent oil are recommended. Some form of re-raise and warp is also helpful. Set your home point in Jeuno if you plan on warping out after the mission. A map of Quiffham Island and a map of Delkfutt Tower may be purchased from Promathia at H7 in Lower Jeuno inside the building, or Rusisi at H6 in Upper Jeuno for 3,000 gil each. Make your way to Port Jeuno and zone in to Quiffham Island. Enter Lower Delkfutt Tower at F6. Once inside, prepare for a long walk. Bats and dancing weapons will aggro to sound, and goblins and giants will aggro to sight. Pots and dolls are aggressive to magic. So floor 1. Enter and follow the right wall until you reach the stairs at E/F6. Floor 2. Follow the left wall until you reach the stairs at I9. Floor 3. Follow the right wall until you reach the teleporter at G6, middle Delkfutt Tower. Floor 4. Follow the right wall past 2 teleporters and go up the stairs at J6. Floor 5, halfway there. Enter the door into a hallway on your right at I7, then follow the left wall until you see a stairway leading north at H10. Floor 6. At the top of the stairs, follow the right wall to a teleporter at J10. Floor 7. In this big room, head northwest to a stairway at G7. Floor 8. Follow the left wall to another stairway at J7. Floor 9. Head south to a stairway that leads back down at J10. Floor 8 again. Head west to a stairway leading back up at G10. Do not fall down the hole in the floor. Floor 9 again. Follow the left wall until you reach a teleporter at F6. Upper Delkfutt Tower. Floor 10. When you zone in, head through the door to the southeast and down a hallway. You will find a door on your right at H7. This door is guarded by Mima's Giga's NM that uses 100 Fist. After killing Mima's and clearing the hallway, enter the door at H7 into a large room. This room will be filled with Gigas and a NM named Porphyron. Try to pull Porphyron out into the hallway without linking any of the other Gigas. Summoner or a high-level helper is useful for this. Kill Porphyron and any aggro you may have. Porphyron will drop 6 Delkfutt keys. If you need more than 6, you will have to wait 10 minutes for him to repop. Once you have your key, trade it to the elevator on the floor at H8 inside Porphyrion's room. Walk down the long staircase after using the elevator to get to the basement. Then finishing the mission. Once you reach the basement, head east into a large room and trade your Delkfutt key or interact it if you have the Delkfutt key tower on the door at L9 for a cutscene. If you do not get the cutscene, you are probably at the wrong door. After the cutscene, warp out or head southwest and down a long hallway. This will take you back to the first floor of the tower. Follow the right wall until you zone back into Quaffum Island, returning to the embassy in Lude Gardens to complete the mission. So, notes. You do not have to be on this mission to receive a Delkfutt key from Porphyron. If you already possess a key from defeating Porphyron before you activated the mission, from completing the mission for another nation, or from having the Delkfutt key, you can access the basement without traversing to the top of the tower. On the first floor, trade your Delkfutt key to the door at E8. If you possess the key item variant, simply examine the door. This will give you access to the basement where the ambassador is being held. All right, so this one is going to be a little longer, and there's a lot to do, so it sounds a little bit complicated just looking at it. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the game, and we're just going to follow step by step, and see how well we do. You know. So first things first, we want to talk to Cleeds. Missions currently available are as follows. So now we have Fetishism, Waiting Beast to the Forsaken Mines, and again, these are repeatable and they will always appear. And then we have Jeuno, and you have heard of Jeuno. Have you not? The Bastokian government is currently looking for someone to send there, and your name is on the list of candidates. The presidential aide Sir Lucius himself recommended you. It is a great honor. You should be proud. Sir Lucius wishes to see you as soon as possible. Go meet him in his office in the administrative section at the top of the metalworks. Will you accept this mission? So yes. Okay, so once we do that, we want to go to the metalworks. And we want to go to home point 1. And then all right, so we could get another trust. We just got more okay, so looking on our map, this time we're only going to the presidential aide's office. So it's going, once you get ported, you can just go right into this building here. So make sure that you pay attention to where they say to go, because you could be saying, you know, you could read it and say presidential, and so you're just going to the president's office. We want to go to this door though. So aide's office is what the door is, and I don't think we actually have to talk to Hans, but we're going to see if he says anything. And this is the presidential aide's office. Sir Lucius is quite busy at the moment. Please try not to disturb him. Alright, so he doesn't really say anything. So we come and find Lucius just standing there staring at a book. Lucius, I see. Adventure, you have a Bastok trust permit in your possession. As you are surely aware, the Mithra Musketeers have elected to participate in the Trust Initiative on behalf of the Jeuno Institute of Magical Studies. Would that we could do more, but we are currently engaged with matters relevant to Bastok's national security. I would ask you to aid us in the struggle against the Beastmen Confederate first. And so he also has that to say to us about trust. So then we need to talk to him again. Lucius, you are here. Good. You must have heard this already, but we need someone reliable to take on missions centered around our embassy in Jeuno. I've talked to both the president and Captain Volker, and it is our unanimous opinion that you are the only person adequate for this task. We will give you a letter of introduction which you will present at our embassy in Jeuno to receive further instructions. Hands the letter. Hands, yes sir, here you go. Good luck, I'm counting on you. And so now we have the letter to the ambassador. Since the objectives reset, we're going to go to our Unity and we'll type and then we'll turn these on. I'm pretty sure I've read these dailies, and if I haven't, then one of these days we'll reread them or something. We'll figure that out, but they all. So anyway, I'm pretty sure we've read them. And then we've got a new key item, and it's a temporary. So letter to the ambassador. Examine letter to the ambassador. An important document that proves you have been dispatched as an envoy to the embassy in Jeuno. Alrighty then. So now we're gonna go to Jeuno. And we're going to go to Relude Gardens 1.1, and then you must remember to go get that letter first before you come here. And then we want to go to the embassy of Bastok, so it's going to be right down here. If you go to one of the other embassies and you're not from them, they're just going to say, oh, well, we can't do anything for you, go away, pretty much. So we come find here, and then we talk to Gogin. Gogin, welcome to the Bastokian Embassy. Is there something we can help you with? Oh, it's you, Wandering. The administration gave us words of your coming. Unfortunately, the ambassador isn't in right now. You know where Delkfutt Tower is, right? The ambassador's out investigating the area, but I think he's coming back soon. Good day, Wolfgang. Why, Lord Wolfgang, what brings you here? I seek audience with your ambassador. Oh yeah, well he's out investigating Delkfutt's Tower. Delkfutt's Tower? What kind of investigation is it? I would ask your ambassador to avoid such dangerous places, or is it by order of your nation? Excuse me, is the ambassador in residence? Monbrooks. What business have you here? Wolfgang, how have you been? The ambassador has a rare affliction, and it's time for a checkup. I say this to you as a friend. Keep a safe distance from foreign dignitaries. I've told you before that disease is no borders. Every patient needs a doctor. Nationality and status matter not. You haven't changed a bit, have you? You should take special care, my friend, lest you come to regret it. Advise your ambassador against these careless adventurers. I shall return later. Good day. Well, I can't give checkups without a patient. Please convey how sorry I was to miss the ambassador, and that I'll call again later. So, Wolfgang's the captain of the guard for Archduke Camelot. Say, I wonder what he wanted with His Excellency. Hey, I know, you can go to Delkfutt Tower and tell us how he's doing. Not too shabby for your first assignment, huh? I hear that place is crawling with fiends. Be sure to gear up in town and don't even think of going solo either. I know you've served your country well, so I'm confident you'll do fine. Go get 'em, soldier. And so, now that we've had those cutscenes, we are going to head on our way to Delkfutt Tower. So we'll go to Quiffum Island. We were in Quiffum Island earlier to get from 30 to level 30 to 40, and so we kind of know where that is. There is a home point. Now you can take the home point. The fastest route is actually taking the survival guide, but the closest to us was the home point, so that's why we took it. Mount, we don't really need it, but we will ride it anyway. And so Delkfutt Tower is labeled on our map for us. It's this big, huge, giant tower, and you can see our survival guide over here, and that's why it would be closer, because you could just plop right in. So we have a little bit of a walk, but it's not far, so it doesn't make too huge of a difference. But if you're looking for the very fastest route, again, it would be the survival guide, but then you might have to go find a survival guide, and if you don't know where one is in Jeuno, you know, so there's that. Anyway, so now we're going to enter Delkfutt Tower, and I will have to pull up the walkthrough. We've read through it already, so I'll just be pretty much stating what I'm doing as we go through, and not pull it up again. Now in this tower, oh, we're gonna have a cutscene. I forgot. So this is Chains of Promathia. Wolfgang, listen up, adventurers. You are to keep clear of Delkfutt Tower. That's an order. So, Chapter 1, Ancient Flames Beckon. The northern line, the flow of energy has begun to reverse. That's impossible. Bahamut. Children of Vanadil, I, Bahamut, ruler of the skies, have come to deliver you a warning. The time has come, the arrival of the Keeper of the Apocalypse is near. Come forth, my minions, let the blood of the gods spill forth on the soil of their creation. Crooked Arrow. Why do we have to wait out here? What do they think we are, door boys? It's like they don't trust us. Quiet, soldier. You were ordered to stand by, not whine like a child. Sir, yes, sir. But what really is going on in there? Why did the society call for our assistance? Crooked Arrow. Men, ready your weapons and fall in. Naraf Najirov. Captain, the door. Follow me and keep on guard. What the hell happened here? Are there any survivors? Captain, this is from Mosul. What is it, soldier? I found someone. He's just a boy. He's still breathing. If we can revive him, he might be able to tell us what on Vanadil happened here. What are your orders, sir? Get me Monber. Someone called the infirmary. And so that is our introduction to Promathia, and we will get into that at a later time. In this dungeon, there's 3 different places. There's the lower floor, and there's the middle, and then there's the top. And in each place, it has its own conflict. We're on the bottom floor. We shouldn't need our truss at level 50 anyway. Once we get way higher up, we will need our truss, but we might as well just pull them out here, and we probably will lose them. But better to be safer than sorry. And so, like I said, I'm going to be needing to follow the walkthrough still. We read it, so I'm not going to pull it back up, but I am going to be reading it. So on floor 1, we want to enter and follow the right wall until you reach the stairs at E/F6. Okay, so this is floor 1, the first floor. So we want to turn right and just run all the way around. If you are low level, you'll want you'll definitely want to use your silent oil and invisible powder, because this is a very, very long journey. And I mean, you can fight the monsters. Like I say, there is a conflict. We're not going to set that up just yet. We'll do that later. We're just going to try to get through this full process in a one swoop. But there is a conflict, so if you wish, you can do that. But again, if you can make this trip much shorter if you have a party member that already has the key and knows how to tractor you. It's a spell, but we'll learn about that much later. So on the first floor, if you're level 50, you shouldn't have to worry about anything. So then we want to, all we did was go a complete circle, pretty much, like all the way around, and now we're at these stairs, so we're going to follow them up, and F6 is where they are. And then now we are on floor 2, the second floor, and on floor 2, follow the left wall until you reach the stairs at I9. So just follow the left wall. So these stairs we go up. I9 is a little on the stairs. So now we are on the third floor. So floor 3. Follow the right wall until you reach the teleporter at G6. This is our teleporter, and I'm pretty sure you'll use this device, and I'm pretty sure we lose our trust when we use this one. So now we are in we are at middle Delkfutt Tower, and then you could turn on your conflict if you wanted for this one. Like I say, we'll worry about that later. We're just gonna try to run through the floors without fighting anything, and because this is a pretty long so now we are on floor 4. So we want to follow the right wall past 2 teleporters and go up the stairs at J6. So 4th floor. That's what it looks like. So there's one teleporter. That's 2 teleporters. And oh, wait. Oh, I see. I messed it up. So follow the right wall past 2 teleporters and go up the stairs at J6. So J6. I made a turn instead of yeah, okay, so there's the site. So you want to what will happen is you'll be coming around and you'll get to this there's a little wall here, so you can't get through it, so you'll have to turn this way and then you'll come around. Instead we went straight up. That's what we did wrong. But we want to turn and come into I was thinking we just needed to pass and go this way, but we need to come into the room with the teleporter. And you can't do it from this side, so you gotta walk around like that and then go up, and then we'll be at the stairs. So that is what we did. And then now we are on the right stairs and we go up. And again, now we are on the 5th floor. The monsters do start getting much harder as we get higher up. So floor 5, enter the door into a hallway on your right at I7, then follow the left wall until you see a stairway leading north at H10. So the right side, then we just need to get to H10. So H10 is going to be right here. So we're just gonna go all the way around. And Polybotos. Yeah, we don't want to run into that guy if we can help it. Huh. So he is a notorious monster, the one that I just checked, and he looks kind of scary. So now we are on the sixth floor. So floor 6. At the top of the stairs, follow the straight wall to a teleporter at J10. And so you wanna also watch out for the random notorious monsters that can spawn in areas. Okay, so this is going to be J10. Step on it. Use the device. And for some odd reason, you don't lose your trust when using that one, like how you did it in using the first one. So I don't know why you lose them on the first time, but anyway, I just thought I'd point that out. So now we are on floor 7. In this big room, head northwest to a stairway at G7. So we are going to want to go to G7, which is right here. So we're just going to basically make a straight line over. Ha! Means straight lines. Well, we'll pretend it was straight. then we will want to go up the stairs. And now we are on the 8th floor. So, floor 8. Follow the left wall to another stairway at J7. So, this is J7. And now we are on the 9th floor. So, floor 9. Head south to a stairway that leads back down at J10. So, the evil spirit might be a little tougher. Alright, so now we're going back down the stairs at J10. And so we are on the 8th floor once again. So floor 8 once again. Head west to a stairway leading back up at G10. So, now on this floor there is a hole, so make sure to walk around the hole. Don't just walk straight into the hole. So, then we walk up the stairs. And now we are on the 9th floor once again. So floor 9 again. Follow the left wall until you reach a teleport at F6. And use the device. Now we're in Upper Delkfutt Tower. And it does look like we lost our trusts. So, not sure why the one that we used before this didn't make us lose our trust, but probably because we didn't actually switch sections of the it's hard to choose. Huh. Oh, we have 4. Okay. So now we are on floor 10. When you zone in, head through the door to the southeast and down the hallway. You'll find a door on your right at H7. This door is guarded by Mimas, a Giga's notorious monster that uses 100 fists. So kill Mimas and clear the hallway. Enter the door at H7 into a large room. This room will be filled with Gigas and a NM named Porphyron. So we want to try to kill Porphyron. That is going to be our objective. And this is what the 10th floor looks like. And so here, just kind of look for the big, there's Mimas, and we will need to kill him. So and we will open the door, walk inside, and this is the one we want to kill. And he's all by himself right now. You can aggro the other ones, but he's this far away. Hopefully we can kill him. Oh, I was gonna say hopefully we can kill him before the other ones come. And a bunch of the keys dropped, so you can only carry 1 key at a time. So oh, we still got these stupid bats. Since they're pets, they should die rather quickly. So after you kill that big guy, you come to the elevator that's right here, and you trade the Delkfutt key. The chest key won't do anything, so you want to make sure that you use the correct key. And then down we go. And it's going to now we're going to be in the center of Delkfutt Tower. And what we want to do here is it's a huge giant staircase, so we're just going to be running all the way down it. This is the shortcut version. So we want to go to the key items, and we have received Delkfutt key. Examine Delkfutt key. This key is needed to gain access to certain areas in Delkfutt's tower. And so now, so you'll just completely run all the way down, and you don't have to deal with any monsters as you're running down. It's a very long walk up, but at least we get to go all the way down rather quickly. Well, it'd be quicker with the elevator, but um so as you can see, we got all that to go. I don't really think we can see, but that's what it looks like. And we just keep running and running. And I swear that they invented these type of stairways just to break your controller. That is my theory. Just so you could break your controller. So it's a long journey down, but not nearly as long. However, I want to mention that right here is like a question mark. If you use it, if you have the key, you can use it, and it will port you up wherever it takes you. But it's not noticeable. It just looks like a plain area, you know. So just remember that's there, because you will come back later, and so it's easier to remember that it's there. Then we are open the door. So we want to open the door, and we should be in the basement now. Oh, we're okay. Yeah. So yeah, we are in the basement. And we need to go to the door at L9. So there's 3 separate doors here. And so you want to make sure that you get the right one. So when you enter, you just want to go down to this one. Nothing will happen if you go to those 2. So and these guys are pretty high level. So you want to, I'm pretty sure they're the, even though you're in the basement, I'm pretty sure these guys are the, maybe not, I don't know. They might be the same as what they are on the first floor. Anyway. Altair. Who are you? Not an enemy at any rate. I'm glad you found me. I am Ambassador Altair from Bastok. What? You were sent on a mission for the embassy? I see. My apologies. If it weren't for me, you wouldn't have had to come to such a dangerous place. I should never have let my guard down. I was struck from behind, and the next thing I knew, I woke up here. I shudder to think what would have happened to me if you hadn't come. This place is dangerous, but not only because of the monsters. I sense something more ominous in the air. In any case, we should get out of here as soon as possible. I can find my way out. Come meet me at the embassy when you can. And then we're just going to instant warp out of here. And now that you have the key item, the Delkfutt key, you don't even, I don't think you actually need this in your inventory any longer. However, I'm gonna keep mine, just to keep it, because it was a lot of work to get, so I don't want to throw it away. But you can just throw it away, drop it. So we're gonna throw that in here, and then we'll keep the chest key as well, because who knows, we might. Alrighty then. Now that we've done that, we're going to ask him for a instant warp, just so we have one. And then now we want to go back to Jeuno Relude Gardens and go back to the consulate. So and I'm not sure if we talked to him, but let's check it. Welcome back. The ambassador's returned and can't wait to see you. Step into his office. Alright, so into his office we go. So there you are. Thank you so much for braving the dangers and finding me. I'm very thankful. Now let's get down to business. I hereby assign you wandering to the post of attaché of the Embassy of Jeuno. Do all you can for your country and her friendship with Jeuno. Now we are rank 4. You know, there's a certain special task you may be interested in later. Now is not the time, but I'll keep you in mind. And so, now we got our 5,000 gil, and that means we have completed this mission. And now that we are rank 4, our rank points are going to be low again, so we may not have crystals because we haven't been killing anything. Oh, we've got 1 crystal. But that is the finishing touch of this mission. So now we'll go back to Bastok. Let us go to Bastok Markets, exit, and then that is where this video will end. And now we are rank 4, so we will see you in the next episode. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you have enjoyed my playthrough. and I will see you again later.